We've come to the Gobindgarh fort here, and we're gonna see how it looks. Okay, we are going in now. So we are proceeding towards the Gobindgarh fort. Inside, I don't really know what's inside, but we paid for the tickets, and well, this is how it looks. I can hear some drums in the distance. Let's see now. Okay. There's a cannon here. Don't know how original it is. That's Kila Gobindgarh, which means the Gobindgarh fort. Some kind of deep ditch here. These seem to be the remnants of the old fort. Yeah, we can see that. I think these are the gates to the fort. A bell.
It was made in England for the city of Amritsar.
Yeah, this bell was made by the British people, given it for the city of Amritsar, as you can see.
Made in Sheffield.
In Sheffield, the town of Sheffield. Can you imagine that? All those times ago. 1 minute, Arwa. And there it states. City Amritsar. The year seems to be 1863. Yeah, 1863. These are the drums, and these are the original doors, the way it had been as a fort to defend. The regimental people in those days. These must be the barracks, so-called barracks in those days. Yeah. Depicting all the regalia of the time during the British Raj. इन लोग को ये गाड़ी कैसे मिल गई पता नहीं. That's the fort again with the cannons over here, and we continue our journey inside. Yeah, he's a free guy. That's the kind of deep gorge for protection of the fort. Maybe they were flooding it with water.
They would fill it with water so that people don't, people can और कोई गाइड रहेगा भाई साहब इधर?
Yeah. These are the remnants of the fort built all those years ago. Another galley kind over here.
The prisoners have come.
And this is the cell for the prisoners. You see that? How they used to be kept inside.
There are no prisoners.
kind of a fountain here, modern fountain. And a well. The wells are always there in the forts, maybe to draw the water or God knows what. Wells always used to be there in those times. That looks like a very British post over there. And the fort inside. And guy playing the drums, welcoming you inside. You can see there. Yeah, little souvenir shops here, as is usual. It's some kind of a market or whatever. Not much of interest really for us to buy such things. Being Indians, we may not need such things. We do see them around all the time, and we have those fort structures and all, as you can see over there and here. And then we can walk up from here. It's kind of a gallery. Says Bhagat Singh. And here we have the Pagdi Museum. Various kinds of pagdis, the way they used to be tied, are being shown here in its traditional regalia. See that. This much more modern time camouflage soldier. All kinds of turbans, as you see, different kinds from different time and period. That probably is a Nihang, as we call. The warriors, the protectors of the Golden Temple. Yeah. That's like a Maharaja. This is the dancer.
Hello. Hi.
The exhibits here are very extensive on how the fort in Amritsar began to be. And you can see it's so reminiscent of British architecture with those openings on the top, which were meant to keep them airy during the summer times, which was the patent construction mode of the British structures in India, they always had openings on the top with high ceilings so that they would be relatively cool, because it was quite hot during the summers. And that's what we see here basically. So that's the as we continue the fort premises. I yearn for a cup of tea because it's so cold here. The temperature is probably 9 degrees at the moment. And somebody's told me there is tea available nearby. Now this is some kind of a dhaba, but I'm going to ask for a cup of tea. Will give me good feeling in this chilly weather that there is at the moment. And I think I can spot something like tea here. Let's see now. So the dhaba wanted me to wait, and I said, well, I want a cup of tea straight away. I'm not sitting down. It's not food time for me. So I've come here. Hopefully I can get a cup of tea here. Let's see now. Okay, here we are. And I think he should be giving me a cup of tea. यहाँ चाय मिल रही है? कितने की है चाय?
20 का कप.
20? Okay, I'm gonna have tea now. Hot cup of tea basically. And this gentleman is going to serve me. He's the Gobindgarh fort man. मैं पहले ढाबा गया था, वो कहते हैं बैठ जाओ. मैंने कहा जी मैं चाय पीने आया हूँ, बैठने खाना खाने नहीं आया, मेरे को रेडी चाय दे दो. कहते नहीं इधर मिलेगी. हाँ, अरे आप समझ गए. वेरी गुड जी. हाँ जी. My tea is ready, duly prepared. Thank you, sir. And that's my tea, and I'm leaving now for the place. So I'm walking towards this some kind of celebration going on, and I've got my cup of tea here, as you can see, enjoying in this nice weather. Going towards this function.
मजा इश्क सी सोनी दा ना इश्क ने ससी तारी ना इश्क ने सोनी तारी.
There's the gidda and so on, Punjabi style going on. Now take hold on this side. Okay? Wait, I'm coming.
Go stand, allow go stand.